Hello and welcome to it just got darker in here, a night in with Manta. We're reading under the oak tree. I'm Ashley, I'm hosting this. I have talented friends, we're all reading this together, some of our favorite moments from season 1, and then the highly anticipated first episode of season 2. Now, let's go around the table, introduce ourselves, and say who we'll be reading.
Perfect. My name is Ren. I'll be playing the priest, the narrator, and friend number 1.
I'm Sam, I'm playing Riften.
Ashley, I'm the father.
I'm Olivia, and I'm playing Maxie.
I'm Andrea, and I'll be playing the nurse and friend number 2.
Now, I know we're all excited to read this again. I'm so pumped.
Yes.
So let's just dive right into it.
Perfect.
Okay.
When I was a child, I once had a dream.
I ask you as a humble servant of the Holy Father, the divine regent of God, do you, Maximilian Croiso, take this man, Riften Calypse, as your lawfully wedded husband, and swear before God that you will obey him for the rest of your life.
That was really heavy. I'm clearly
lost
stunned.
words.
Lost words. A foolish dream that one day a knight would come to rescue me. I do.
Ding, 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 under the oak tree.
What should I do? He is coming.
I heard the royal family is planning his betrothal to the princess. Perhaps he's coming here to divorce you.
Do you really think he is coming to divorce me? It's not my fault. I haven't heard from him in 3 years.
Bang!
That scared me.
Good job.
The clop.
What? Oh. Clap, clap, clap. Whoosh. Clack.
Have I not warned you countless times about that filthy affliction of yours? Tisk, you useless thing. Riften Calypse is no longer a petty lower-class knight. He is the hero swordsmaster who defeated the Red Dragon Sector. Cool imagery, cool imagery, cool imagery. The church is willing to grant him a divorce if he wishes.
Thump.
And all this talk about a betrothal to the princess. What kind of man would ever want a stuttering wife? Why were you not able to captivate him on your wedding night? Such things would not be an issue if you were even half as beautiful as Rosetta. And if you were at least normal, then I would not have to crawl at his feet.
I didn't ask for this. But he left for the campaign a day after the wedding.
Clench. Whoosh. Whack.
Monka.
Huff, huff, huff.
Don't you dare talk back to me. The mere thought of that lonesome impediment of yours makes me furious. The eldest Croiso daughter facing divorce from a lowly knight, I will not allow stupid little thing like you to drag our family name through the gutter. It would be better if you were... my lord, the knights have arrived. Crack. Even if King Reuben wishes to take him as his son-in-law, it will not happen if Calypsis refuses. Expect to face consequences if you fail to stop the divorce. Cannot leave this matter in the hands of that fool. I want to meet him first. Lead them to my drawing room. Excuse me.
What's going to happen to me now? There's no way a hopeless thing like me could possibly change his mind. What if, as Father said, I had been even half as beautiful as Rose? Would Riften still have left the way he did? 3 years ago, the wedding day.
Congratulations, Your Grace. Although I'm not sure if that is the right sentiment, since this is your much cherished eldest daughter.
It is not my wish, but what can be done? It's for the greater good. As a father, arranging such a rushed wedding breaks my heart.
A lowly pagan marrying a duke's daughter. His greed knows no bound.
The one to be blamed for this marriage is not the pagan Riften Calypse.
I feel bad for his daughter as well. The Duke doted on her because she was ill so often, but this union frees us from our obligations to the dragon campaign. It worked out well for everyone.
It really did. I'm rich.
When King Reuben summoned the nobles for the dragon-slaying expedition, Father passed his duty on to Riften and Calypso in exchange for the useless Maximilian Creso.
This is preposterous! Sorry, that was loud.
No, I'm scared.
Curse word!
But I know the truth. Riften refused his offer, so Father cornered him and forced him to concede.
But sir, the royal decree. My lady, it's time for you to go to the bridal chamber.
Dun, dun.
What does that mean?
You know what it means.
I know what it means.
You know.
But does the young knight have any idea what he was taken on?
Clump, clump.
Your Grace.
Ugh, you useless thing. That long face of yours is the reason people are gossiping. This is your chance to prove your worth. If you mess this up, you won't get away with a light punishment.
The useless Maximilian. No one will ever love me.
You must stay as still as a corpse. That is the virtue of a lady.
Oh boy.
I like this part.
Sorry.
He was so big. What should I do if he strikes me?
If that is your husband's will, there is nothing you can do.
But I'm scared.
His Grace will be furious if you ruin this marriage.
Father may indeed kill me, but if Riften was also forced into this marriage by Father, creak, flinch, whoosh, step, step, step.
I know you find me horrendous, but we must honor our obligations.
Halt.
Speak now if you don't want this. I will not force you. Do you want me to leave?
No.
Oh. Then we must fulfill our marital duties.
Whoa, your body.
So buff.
So buff. You're like an upside down triangle.
I love this part.
I am
buff.
in very good shape.
It's like, how does all this fit under a shirt? Like,
I mean, they've definitely casted us very.
Yeah.
This is accurate
This is
casting.
very
I think it's accurate casting.
This is what I look like.
Yeah. So, so this was fun. Episode 1. Any comments, concerns? I know I'm a little concerned about Maxie.
All the concerns for Maxie.
I'm so concerned for myself. Am I okay? I don't know. There's just so much going on. I have an abusive father and maybe a abusive kind of controlling husband. I'm not sure yet.
Yes.
Yeah.
The nurse does not like you.
I know. And what about like friend 1 and friend 2? They're just like gossiping about me.
Listen, we're rich now, so it's not my problem what happens.
It's all for the greater good, as Father said. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, but it's for the greater good.
I mean, like, where is Maxie's mom in all of this?
Dun.
We don't know.
Show
Actually.
up.
Yeah, we don't know.
No, I have no idea.
But we know that there's a father and a sister who's much prettier than you.
Yeah.
Rose.
Oh, yeah.
And if you were half as good as Rose, maybe
Right.
Riften wouldn't leave.
Wow, this is really bringing back some real memories.
Oh, God.
The only memory I want is this picture right here. So let's move on to episode 2.
Wow.
I know I was left on a cliffhanger for this conversation they're clearly about to have, right?
Conversation.
Conversation.
Yeah, they're only talking.
They're just talking.
Right.
Yeah, nothing else.
Yeah, we take off our clothes to talk.
Right.
It's normal. So let's go around and say again who we're playing for episode 2, and then I'm not going to say dive in. Let's get started so we can see what's about to happen.
Perfect. All right, so I'm still Ren, and I am still the narrator for this episode.
I'm still Sam, and I'm still Riften.
I'm still Ashley, and I'm still the father.
I'm Olivia, and I'm Maxie.
I'm Andrea, and I've changed. I am now Night 1.
Ooh. Upgrade.
I've gone up.
Nurse who?
All right. I'm already so excited.
Wait, can I just say that I love that he has nipples? Because sometimes characters don't
Yeah.
have nipples.
That's true.
Yeah.
So thank
Especially
you.
male characters.
They don't have nipples. Okay.
Thank you so much, Sam.
Thank you for having me.
So glad I could provide nipples for this
We
role.
appreciate the realism.
Thank you for bringing your nipples to this role.
Oh my god.
It's really all I'm bringing.
And 1, 2, 3, pull!
Oh. We must fulfill our marital duties.
Under the oak tree.
Tree.
Why are you undressing?
Freeze.
Do you want me to leave? Flinch.
No.
Sleep. Tremble.
Just bear it, even if you don't want to.
Riften.
That
my God.
seems
Yeah.
aggressive. Because I won't be able to stop either.
Plop. Woo.
Sex,
Tears,
sex,
sex.
crying.
They're just talking.
They're talking.
Pretty when she cries.
Yes. She has pretty eyes.
I don't know how to do this.
Next day.
Jolt. By the time I opened my eyes, Riften had already left to join the dragon campaign. And then today, he came back. If I listen to Father and plead with Riften, will that change his mind? After all, we only spent one night together. I can't.
Thump.
This is a sight to behold. The trembling wife, awaiting her husband's return from the trenches.
So you came back safely. So
Who would ever want a stuttering wife?
I can't.
Clench. Whoosh.
I returned safely. So what? You could at least pretend to be glad to see me. Damn it. I feel like I've returned as a monster.
No. I'm done for if he leaves like this.
Freeze.
No. I was nervous and I didn't know what to say. I can't. Nobody wants someone as useless as me.
It's my favorite part.
Damn it. Let me just...
Pardon?
There's tongue.
There's tongue and saliva.
Oh my God.
I'm scared.
Clatter.
Why are you peeping like a rat?
How could I have known you'd be engaged like this in the reception hall, sir? I didn't think you'd be so brazen in public.
Get out, now.
The carriage is ready. You said you didn't want to waste time here.
Tell them to wait.
Thump, thump.
Oh my god.
Is this a marital duty as well? Does that mean he considers me his wife? How?
Damn it. I didn't have the slightest intention of kissing you like that here. You heard him, right? We're leaving right now.
Jolt.
He's leaving? No? Wait, we haven't even talked properly. Father may beat me to death if I let him go like this.
Have your maid pack your things. She can give it to the group departing after us.
My things? Why?
Jolt.
Are you saying I should go alone?
No, that's not what I meant. Does he mean he's taking me with him? But where?
Grab.
No, wait. Where are we? Where are we?
Creek.
My land. Where you should have been all along.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dang.
What a cliffhanger.
Wow.
So for 3 years, she's been at home, and apparently he's been expecting her to be at his house.
Yeah, he's all upset about it. Yeah, let's talk about this.
Yeah,
He's like
that-
all upset about,
He's like, where have you been?
yeah, well, let's go back to even them, like the arranged wedding. Are we fans of this? Are we not fans of this? What are your thoughts, feelings? And again, also concerns.
All the concerns.
First of all, his name should be Rip Tan. I mean, look at his body.
Hashtag Rip Tan.
No, maybe, honestly, I think maybe escaping her cage, like the castle that she's in, maybe it's a good thing for her, you know? His land seems pretty nice, figuratively
It
and,
does look nice in this photo.
physically.
Okay. And also, I feel like she has an impediment that they always seem to bring up, and maybe this is a way that she can find love. I
Yeah.
hate that it's arranged, but there can be love that
Arranged
comes from
marriages.
arranged. Yeah, it's not always a bad thing to have an arranged marriage.
Yeah, I think her dad definitely did it for bad intentions.
Correct.
Yes.
But
It could lead to good results for her, at least.
yeah,
I feel so bad for her. She must feel so lonely.
I hope someone beats up her dad. I really
Excuse
do.
me. Bad intention, but for the greater good. Do we not remember that?
I just hope Riften finds out how he treated her, because I'm like,
I just can't tell if Riften's like a big softie or if he's like,
Oh, of course.
or if he's actually like tough and scary.
I think he's a little
Like
bit.
he's got some
like they're
layers.
He's like
Yeah.
an onion.
He's like
Some
he's an
toxic
onion.
masculinity.
Definitely
He
has
does.
that.
He does. Like,
I don't like the way he just kisses and does things
I don't think
without.
he ever is
asking.
taught that he's allowed to be soft.
Right.
Because he's a knight.
Yeah, and he's slaying
Right.
dragons out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
And the
Am I
court
bad for
doesn't
wanting him to kiss me like that? No. I mean, like, their wedding night, they kind of just went. He kind of just went after it. I mean, it was definitely her first time. And
But he didn't even want to make it pleasurable. It was just we're fulfilling our marital duties.
Right.
I think he is going to go on a journey emotionally and become a softer person. And I think Maxie is going to help him get there.
I guess we'll see.
I think also just socially. I mean, even with the nurse, the way she treated Maxie, she was like, just stay there like a corpse.
I know.
Don't even think about your pleasure. It's about him. Like,
so
Yeah.
that's your wifely duty. So it's
Right.
kind of like, it seems like a societal expectation for the woman to just take it. It's
It
her
just
job.
seems like that whole court is just not good people.
Not good people.
At all.
Not
Yeah.
good
And
I love your reading of all the side characters.
Oh, thank
Like
you.
I love I love the sassy other night that's like your carriage is here.
yeah.
I just feel like that night was just like, you just yelled at us to hurry up, and now you're
Right.
like wasting time.
Right.
Right.
But he's like trying to spend time with her, so he's like trying to act tough in front
Yeah.
of you guys.
But I think the knight would also tease him, because I'm sure like they're all friends when like there isn't like the rich, like
Yeah.
people who don't want to get
Right.
their
They're
hands
bros.
dirty.
Yeah, yeah.
they're bros.
They're bros for sure.
They're bros.
And he's saying bros before hoes. And we have to goes.
Right.
And
We got to
honestly,
go. We have to goes.
I would make fun. If I caught my friends canoodling, I would absolutely make fun of them right,
Right.
there. Like, what are you doing?
But technically, I could have you like killed
Killed.
at any moment.
Yeah, and just
Oh,
that's the risk I'm willing to
okay,
take.
Riften.
I'm not dragging, I'm just saying in the
Listen,
context.
I helped you with that dragon. It wasn't all just you.
I believe it. Night
helped.
one, I feel like night one was definitely my right-hand man.
Yes, absolutely.
That's why you got number one.
Yeah.
I feel it, and I think it's a great setup to see kind of where the story's going, like the hierarchy of the characters, and everything seems more about honor and their roles, set apart from like pleasure and like enjoying life. So I'm interested to see where these characters go.
Yeah.
And
It's just very much a political play of like who's beating
Right.
who in what.
exactly.
Instead of being like, let's just be happy together.
Right, and it seemed like the father didn't expect Riften to come back alive.
Oh, true.
Yeah. She didn't even expect him to come back alive. I think it's good that, he comes back alive and he takes her away. And so, like, I feel like in a way, like he's kind of saving her from this terrible environment that she is in.
Would you say they're saving each other?
They are saving each other for sure. Yeah. Oh, I'm so excited to like
Me
do
too.
hometowns with Riften. Like visit the school, where he had his first kiss.
Should we just do a side, like, hometowns with Riften? Like,
That's a separate little special that we have.
He's shirtless the whole time.
The whole
Gosh, I hope so.
Yeah.
He's hot. I'm
There he
into
is.
it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Riften.
You're looking good. I don't know what
Yeah.
you're doing,
Hey,
but it's
that's
working.
what I do.
I mean, how does he fit into his armor? Like, how do you fit into your armor? may I ask?
I just, it's, I don't know what I'm saying. I just squeeze everything down.
Squeeze everything in.
then when you bust
like
out,
your
it's like,
emotions.
Yes, exactly.
Symbolism.
Oh.
Symbolism.
I love symbolism.
Yep.
Awesome. Moving the story right along under the oak tree. This is episode 8. Let's go around and say who we are playing for this episode.
Hello, episode 8. Okay, so I play the narrator, Knight 2, Villager 2, and Butler, or Rodrigo.
I'm still just Riften.
Hey, I'm Ashley, and again, this episode I am playing the father again, Ruth, and Villager 3.
I am going to be playing Maxie again.
And I'm changing once again to Villager 1.
She's a shifter.
Yes.
Oh, we started with some beautiful artwork.
Wow, I love the sparkles. She changed outfit. She's wearing a burgundy cloak.
Ooh,
Matches
she's
her
fancy.
hair.
Everything's just so much more brighter than where she was living.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm so happy. Like, that just, like, lifted up my spirit.
It's like,
too.
I love that
God.
for you.
We love
Sounded
them,
bigger and better.
right?
And also it's really cute that they're on a horse together.
I know. It's her horse, yeah?
Okay. Our people are mostly mercenaries or miners. The land isn't arable, as you can see, so our farmers mostly raise livestock.
I see.
It may not seem like much, but the castle is quite nice. Although not quite as luxurious as the Croiso castle.
Not at all. I was just thinking it's like a big fortress.
Ah, the castle walls need to be high because of all the monsters in the area.
Are there many monsters?
Nothing for you to worry about. With those walls, most of them can't even get close. You can't imagine how hard I worked all those years.
I wasn't worrying.
There really is no need to worry. He practically poured gold over those walls. Though I can't make any guarantees. The domain's been left empty for years.
If you don't shut up, your magic tower will be the first thing I demolish.
Can we quit with the chit-chat and hurry, sir? I'm starving.
All right. Let's move.
This castle's so big.
Thunk!
Oh, you scared Vegan.
Our lord and his Rem Dragon Knights have returned.
Open the gates! Thunk. Clunk. Hooray!
Hooray!
Okay.
Rosem we grew. Rosem we grew.
Rosem Wigru de Calypse, the incarnation of Wigru. Hurrah!
Ooh, Riften Calypse, the great dragon slayer, hurrah!
O savior of the continent, let us exalt your name, O protector of Anatole. May your legacy live on forever.
Oh my God. All hail the liege lord! Long live Anatole! Hurrah! And all hail the Red Dragon Knights!
They're cheering with all their hearts.
Thump, thump.
The peasants who used to visit our castle, would bow their heads in fear of my father.
Hurrah!
I could feel their warmth. Everyone looks so happy.
Hurrah!
So different from how things were at the Croiso castle. Huh?
Titties.
Little mommy milker.
Goodness, is that all right?
It is for me.
Here's a moment for Ren. Just go ahead, take it in.
Sir, the people have prepared a celebration for us. They've been preparing since they got wind of the victory, apparently. We can't let them down.
I need to get to the castle. Enjoy yourselves.
Yes, sir. I want to rest too.
Too.
Hold tight.
I love her hair.
Crump. Creak. Crump, crump.
It's even more magnificent up close. It's completely different from the Croiso's castle's lavish Roman architecture.
Crump,
Steady now.
crump. Welcome back, my lord. We're happy to see your safe return. We prepared your rooms as soon as we heard you were coming.
Good. The others aren't likely to return today due to the celebration in the village.
If I may ask, my lord, this lady is...
My wife. I went to fetch her as soon as I returned.
Nice to meet you. I'm Maximilian Calypse.
Save the introductions for later. Let's head in first.
Step, 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 step. Creak.
It's massive inside here.
Wow.
Wow.
I feel cold.
I do too. Oh, is that your line? Oh, no. no. I was like, that was so good.
Probably cold.
Yeah.
Don't they have someone to maintain the castle? It looks bare.
What happened here? Did I not order the castle to be refurbished by the time I returned?
Furious. Yes, which is why there is new carpet in the parlor. along with new furniture, oil, and the large quantities of candles you've requested.
That's not what I asked for. I specifically told you to make the castle as grand as possible. I sent you more than enough gold.
Tremble. Tremble. Did you mean for the entire sum to be used for refurbishments, my lord? We are not accustomed to spending such large amounts of gold.
I said I'd leave it in your hands. How could you let this happen?
We did our best to follow your request. We even replaced the bed so that you could rest as soon as you returned.
I'm scared. Really, I am. I'm scared. This atmosphere, it's hard to breathe.
You useless brat! Our family's disgrace.
I can't take this.
You dare make excuses for...
Tug.
Huh?
Riften? I want to rest now.
Don't be afraid.
I love how flowers just came out of nowhere.
I'm not angry at you.
Riften, put me do...
I thought you wanted to rest.
Flail. Open.
Wow, look at this bedroom.
I like the,
Nice bed.
yeah.
And this is where all the magic happens.
I guess they did better in here.
Plunk.
Thank goodness this is the Riften I know. It's splendid. Everything in here is top quality compared to my room at the Croiso Castle.
Everything here must seem so shabby in your eyes. Damn those wretches. I clearly told them.
No, this room is lovely. The castle too, and the bed, it's wonderful.
Don't bother. I've seen the Croiso Castle enough times to know better. Compared to your father's castle, this place is nothing more than a lousy barn.
No, that's not.
Damn it! It's your job to manage the castle in the first place. It wouldn't be such a mess if you had come here sooner. It's a wife's duty to maintain the castle. So, damn it. What I'm trying to say is...
Clack.
He's gonna strike me.
Brace.
Since it is your duty, could you refurbish the castle? You can spend as much as you want. Women love decorating and picking out furniture, don't they?
Do we, Riften?
I can get you more servants, and don't worry about money.
Wow. I did learn that this would be part of my duties as a wife, but
Wait, kiss. I kissed your hand.
oh wait, I don't kiss you back. Sorry.
I kissed your hand.
Thank you. But I'm okay here.
Ooh.
But I'm not sure if I can do it.
You don't want to?
Stop.
But what can I do? He thinks I'm a refined noblewoman.
I'll let the steward know. Just do whatever you want with the place. This is your home now.
Oh, my home. A place for me to stay. My home. I'll do my best to make it cozy.
Wonderful.
Reek.
I would like to take a bath.
I'll tell the maids to prepare you one right away.
Trudge.
Riften must have asked me to manage the castle because he thinks I'm a well-educated noblewoman, but I've never spent such a large amount of money in my life, and I don't even know how to order the servants around. He's going to be so disappointed if he finds out he battled 3 long years for a useless wife. He might even cast me away. No, I will never go back to the Croiso Castle. I have to prove myself.
The bath's ready. Come, come, let's get in together.
Yes. Slip off.
Riften,
There he is with his buff body
Really
again.
good at taking off his shirt.
What a pro.
Yeah.
Truly.
why together?
Maxie,
Look at his face.
Why is she?
that's what married couples do.
Swoon.
When I get married, I'm referring to this. I'm like,
That's what married
Yes.
couples
That's what we said.
do. Yeah.
that's what we
This
said.
is what happens. Oh my gosh.
Just this, even this last slip off. That's what.
How
That's
big
what
is this
married couples
bathtub?
do.
Gosh.
I know, to fit my huge body
Let's
and
see.
another person, I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's move on. Let's see how big this bath is.
Oh, yeah. Splash.
I wonder if it's true.
Married couples always bathe together. It's been that way at every castle I've visited. Shameless.
Oh,
In the north, it's customary for the lady of the castle to wait on any visiting knights as they bathe.
sink, bubble, bubble.
Stare.
Whoa,
That's a massive tub.
that is a massive tub.
He's
It's
a
big
massive
tub.
man.
I'm huge.
Like-
How am I so big?
Touch.
Stare.
What are you thinking about?
Oh, I was wondering if I'd have to do the same, like those ladies who wait on guests while they bathe.
Absolutely not! If anyone dares ask, I'll have them bathe in the Stemnu River instead!
Grain, grain, grain.
The Stemnu River is a river that is said to flow in the underworld.
Scary.
Did I offend you?
Ha! I scared her again. Come here. Let me wash you.
I can do it myself.
You said you were tired. Stay still. You can wash me afterward.
Oh. Oh.
Is the water okay?
It's fine. How strange. Now that I can finally relax, I'm starting to feel drowsy. Maybe all that fatigue has finally caught up to me.
Oh, I like this angle.
Maybe it's because it's so warm. His touch feels good.
Maxie? Maxie, are you asleep? Are you really? She just fell asleep.
She was so comfortable.
Oh, that's kind of sweet.
Isn't it? Ooh. I like this. Faster. I like her eyes.
Are you awake, my lady?
Oh, yes!
My name is Ludus Ein. I will be serving you from now on. I'm told the Lord went to the training hall early this morning.
Oh. When did Riften leave? I'm still not comfortable with the other people here.
Would you like me to braid your hair, my lady?
Yeah, yes. She's brushing my hair so gently I can feel myself relaxing. My nursemaid used to yank out clumps of hair when she did it.
All done, my lady.
She's so sweet.
How pretty.
I'm really good at hair.
I feel like a different person after that long journey here. Will Riften be pleased when he sees me? Could he lead me to the training hall?
I like her dress.
Me too.
It's really pretty.
Is something wrong, my lady?
You
You stammering fool.
Flush.
You're a disgrace to this family.
Everything is fine.
My lady.
How mortifying. How could I forget? Just because Riften doesn't mind, doesn't mean my affliction is gone. What if
Clutch.
they laugh at me?
My lady. I'll show you to the dining hall this way.
Step, step.
Even the servants would look down on a fool like you.
I know everyone back home secretly looked down on me. It won't be any different here once they find out their new lady is a stuttering fool.
Loom. Clench.
This isn't the Croiso castle. This is Anatole.
Did you sleep well, my lady?
Yes, I did.
I apologize for not being able to introduce myself yesterday. My name is Rodrigo Cleric. I am in charge of all the servants in this castle.
Nice to meet you.
I am at your service, my lady. Please let me know if there's anything you need.
Clench.
I must look like a proper lady. The Lord, I told me yesterday that I should decorate the castle. I must remain calm. My voice is shaking more than normal. What if he mocks me or looks down on me for my condition?
Indeed, the Lord has made it clear that I am to assist you in any way I can, my lady. I was planning on calling the merchant to the castle soon, but would you like to take a look around the castle first?
What a relief. Yes, I would. He seems nice.
I am nice. Calip's battle was built 150 years ago by Sir Anatole, a knight of the now fallen Rome Empire. After the empire fell, monster attacks became more frequent in this area, and the Seven Kingdoms gradually lost control of the region. But 10 years ago, Lord Riften, aged 18 at the time and newly knighted, became the new liege of Anatole. The Lord thoroughly renovated the castle, and the castle walls were raised again.
He speaks so proudly of him. Riften is a respected lord. The servants of the Croiso Castle only ever cowered in fear at my father.
That being said, the castle is indeed quite stark because he is a very practical man. Oh. Do you enjoy drinking tea, my lady?
I do.
Then I'll have the page prepare refreshments. We have some high-quality tea for you. None of the knights seem to enjoy it.
Yes, I would imagine so.
Shall we move on to the next room then?
This is...
Dark. We've never held a banquet, you see. Dreary. Oh, that's you.
But you ever have guests visiting?
Oh, our guests are all knights. I wouldn't be surprised if the Lord had forgotten all about this place. And since we are mere servants, there is only so much we can do.
Please ask the merchants to come as soon as possible.
As you wish, my lady. This is, and here we have, and we're a bit short-handed at the moment.
So this is the garden?
The Great Hall, to be precise, my lady.
Is there no gardener?
Well, you see, there's no gardener, per se. The servants usually take turns cleaning, but since we're short of staff...
I'd like to see the annex now.
Certainly, my lady. As I explained earlier, the annex has been renovated and currently serves as lodging for the squires. Clang, clang. Oh, my, they're in the middle of their drills. Clang, clang. Oh, I think it's best if we return, my lady. The Lord doesn't approve of anyone intruding while the knights are training.
Then let's head back.
Rush. Grab.
Dun, dun, dun.
Ta-da.
What a clip.
Whoa.
Who grabbed my
I
arm?
think it's Riften.
It's definitely Ruth. Kidding. It's Riften.
I feel
Wow.
like, yeah.
Just grabbing her arm out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Impressive.
Is he going to be mad that she came to while he was doing his drills and training?
Only you would know.
Only you would.
Yeah, Riften, are you mad?
I don't know.
I can never tell.
Now, I think I'm mad at first, but then I'm going to be like, oh, it's you.
It's you. I love you.
I love you.
So you're gonna go really mad, and then the flowers will
And then
appear.
he'll soften.
Right.
Yeah,
soften.
that seems like
Right.
his
Like,
pattern.
Yeah, he's like mad at first, and then he softens.
Yeah.
What an emotional roller coaster.
Right?
Yeah.
He's like mad at the troops and like mean to them, but then like really nice to Maxie.
Yeah.
I'm happy Maxie is here.
True.
She seems like, she's like comparing a lot, like, where I came from was this terrible, dark place. Here, everyone is so nice, and everyone praises Riften.
It's like, it's nice to know that that person that you're married to is actually loved and respected
Yes.
in the community instead of like being feared.
Yeah,
Right.
like her dad.
Yeah.
Especially because it was an arranged marriage.
Yeah,
She has no
yeah.
idea who he is.
That's
Exactly.
And what better way than through the people around him?
Right. I'm happy. And then, the castle is a little barren.
Yes.
That can be fair.
But their bedroom is
my God.
decorated, the bathtub.
Yeah.
Okay, did we talk about that bath scene? That was a little intense.
A little aggressive.
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of
Classic Riften just forcing Maxie to wash him.
This is what married couples do.
This is what married couples
Wash me.
Right, yeah.
do. Is that what actual married couples do?
I don't know, we're not married.
Do they bathe together? We've never bathed.
Let me
We're not
We're not
married.
married. Okay.
Only when you're married.
Yes.
You can bathe
Then we can
together in
bathe.
a big,
because that's
big-
what couples do.
Right.
That's what
right.
married couples do.
So married couples
She is
do.
really small compared to him.
She's so small.
Yeah,
She's
he's
so small.
very huge. You're very huge.
Yep.
The big.
Yeah.
I get that
How
a lot.
long it took to fill that bathtub.
Okay.
That's like gallons. At
The
that
water is
point.
getting cold in there.
Yeah.
Oh my
I'm
God.
surprised he doesn't break everything like the bathtub or the bed. He's just so massive.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's kind of
Things are heating up.
Ooh.
in the bedroom.
I just think it's funny thinking like she fell asleep and he probably just was like, Okay, on bed. Good night.
Right.
Oh gosh.
Well, do you think he's like too controlling, or is he just trying to figure out how to navigate around like this loved one? Is he too smothering, too controlling?
I think he doesn't know how to do a relationship either. I think he's the same green thumb as Maxie of like, they know what their duties are, but then they don't know actually the things that wasn't explained to them of what to do.
Yeah.
Right.
They're both so awkward.
Very awkward.
Right? Like even
Like us.
even in
Like
like
us.
we love to see it.
Yeah.
Those are the cute days.
Yeah.
Oh. What I was gonna say is I think even like in episode 1 when the nurse from the father's house was just like, just lay there as a corpse.
Right.
She didn't explain anything. She just said, just lay there.
Yeah.
Right. They don't know how to be anything other than the roles they're given.
Exactly.
Right.
It's kind of sad.
But hopefully they'll figure it out together.
True love will always win.
Persevere.
I'm just trying to do the.
Oh my God.
I know we all talk like you at the
Right. That's all.
Maxie's talking like this.
What do you see?
Oh, Riften, I'm a useless wife.
And yeah, I like that.
They're old and together. That's good.
I like it. honestly.
This is sweet. I'm excited to get to know more about Riften.
And the castle that she's gonna
too.
decorate.
I know.
gonna
What if
be-
she's just like such a good interior decorator?
That was her gift all along. She's an interior decorator.
She's downplaying her skills.
Yeah.
Like maybe she's just amazing at it. I'm excited to see what I'm excited to see her unfold as a character.
One day I
gets
too
her
will
own show on
decorate my
HGTV.
house.
So she home decorating with Maxie and what was it like hometown with Riften?
Hometowns with
Hometown
Riften.
Riften.
This
Spin-offs.
the spin-off is gonna be so good.
And then it's gonna be Rodrigo needs something, so you need to think.
Oh
of
man,
something,
tea with Riff. No,
Yeah, tea with Rodrigo.
Rodrigo, yes.
Yeah.
Tea time with Rodrigo.
Oh, that'd be
I
so
like
cute.
it.
I'm down for it.
I'm into it. Where you just talk like this.
Just talk like this. Welcome to our home.
So sweet.
It is so sweet.
Rodrigo's like that. What's that character in Batman?
Alfred.
Yeah, Alfred.
I can see
That's
that.
a good analogy.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Rodrigo, Alfred. Oh yeah, I'm down.
That
for
make
it.
Riften Batman.
Sort of Batman
Yeah,
vibes.
he's
Yeah.
kind of Batman
Batman
vibes.
Buff,
Yeah,
kind of
buff.
quiet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, he's not rich.
Cold.
Yeah.
but Cold.
So instead of,
Emotionally unavailable.
I'm Riften.
No, Riptan.
Ripton.
Riptan. That bathtub scene, I just can't get over it. I just keep scrolling to it because he's just so buff. I'm like enamored by his body, especially compared to
You know
hers.
he's animated, right?
Not in my imagination. You get me, right? Yeah,
Absolutely, absolutely.
I love her. Also, her eyes. You like her? Like I love
so
how they're
pretty.
like gray and like they sparkle.
The dress.
I love her like wardrobe change, her hair. Thank you
She
so
just
much.
transformed. Who loves the hair? Thank you for the braid.
I
Thank you for
like-
my braids.
I like how the moments when you see Maxie like relaxing and giggling, like there's little flowers around her
Yeah.
bubble to like really like let you know like she's comfortable.
That's always.
I love her. I love that she's challenging her old mindset of when
Yeah.
she was
True.
at the
Yeah.
past castle. It's like, no, I'm here now. I'm going to fulfill my duties. I'm going to step up, and I think that's so empowering.
I love her inner monologue with herself. And while she's talking to herself, she doesn't stutter.
That's true.
True.
Yeah.
That's
She's
true.
like, she's like overcoming her trauma. Like
Yeah.
we talked about,
Yeah.
and like persevering past that. I'm excited to see where she goes because she is beautiful. I mean,
Thank you so much.
you are beautiful,
Thank
honey.
you
You're
so
doing so
much.
well.
You're doing so well. Cannot wait
Sweetie.
to see the castle.
Episode 9 was super juicy, but moving right along. This is episode 17. Let's go around and introduce who we're playing in this episode.
Oh my God, I have so many characters
I'm
this
excited.
episode. Okay, so I'm still the narrator, right? So then I'm also Knight 2, and then I'm Villager 1, and then I'm also a merchant and servant number 2.
So much range.
I know. Thank you, thank you.
I'm Sam, and I'm still Riften.
I am Ashley. I am Ruth, and also Knight number 3.
I am Olivia, and I am still Maxie.
I'm Andrea, and I am Knight 1, Ludus, Servant 1, and I'm also a kid.
I love that journey for you.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Whoa, it looks so cool.
Under the oak tree.
Wow.
Oh. Lots of horses.
Oh, I like that.
Rustle, rustle, rustle. Grrr. Monsters, leave.
Slash, slash. Whimper. And then more running of horses. Night number 1.
Why are there so many monsters? I thought we were going to the capital. This shortcut is infested with them. There's a reason people don't use this route.
I personally enjoy some slaying on the road, but it's too much.
Oh, stop whining.
How are you so pristine? I've never seen him disheveled. Sparkle, sparkle, clean. Ugh, monsters. Enough already. More running of horses. Crump, 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 crump. Whoosh.
I'll be waiting.
Crump, crump, crump. Squee.
Anyone lagging behind will have to catch up on their own.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Giddy up!
Crump, crump, crump. Commander.
The wind is cold, my lady.
I'm fine.
You've been ill for 2 days. You shouldn't push yourself.
I guess the kid.
Even that young child works.
Look at you. You got here without spilling half of it this time.
Geez, stop it.
And finds happiness in doing so. Will I ever smile like that?
If you aren't a boy, at least be healthy or die. Just like your
Freeze.
My lady. Are you cold? Shall we head in now?
Do whatever you want with the place. This is your home now. I'll be back soon.
I don't want to disappoint him. If I do well as Lady of the Castle, maybe he'll let me stay by his side, even when he grows tired of me. I just have to improve myself. Please summon the merchant. That was my intention. But this,
Just how many miscalculations are there? See, 20 lirams for one marble tile. Huh? That should be in the dirham, not the liram.
do they differ a lot in value?
A dirham is worth a 1/12 of a liram.
Oh, so liram times 12 equals 1 dirham.
If what you wrote is correct, then Sir Riften will soon be penniless and need to start searching for dragon layers to raid.
I'm just not used to managing the ledger yet.
Just tell them you can't do it. They'll understand. I'll inform Rodrigo on my way out.
No! You said you'd help me.
Jump.
So a few days ago,
Then you wish to change all the windows to glass and have the banquet hall tiled with marble. We should start construction tomorrow.
Do you think the sorcerer is angry?
I heard that even in the kitchen. Pause.
Oh, my lady.
beautiful sky.
I love the
I still don't get it. Am I really that hopeless? The castle needs so much fixing, and I need to purchase so many things. Am I even doing this right? I don't know.
Flinch. Rise.
What? What's that noise?
Lift.
Huh?
Have you been so noisy these past? Why have you been so noisy these past few days?
Ruth?
He's so grumpy.
So grumpy.
He's tired, okay? Having to keep things together.
I know. She's tired too, probably.
True.
Like her mind is probably just like.
I have to do math.
Yeah, I relate to that. I can't do math to save my life.
He's like, I trust that you'll be
1/12, do
fine.
your math.
Do your math. He's like, I trust you'll be fine. Here, take all my money and make the house pretty. And she's like,
So she literally takes all the money, and now do you think he's going to be mad?
He's just got to go slay more dragons.
apparently.
She did the math wrong.
I wish I could make money like that, just slaying
Just
dragons.
slaying dragons?
Yeah,
Well, dragon layers, raiding them.
Oh.
that seems hard.
That seemed really hard.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I could do it.
It's not the life for me.
So before we find out why Ruth is so angry, we were going to say goodbye for now to Riften.
Goodbye.
Sam.
Are you gonna go slay some dragons?
I'll be slaying dragons over there,
We
but
can
We're
buy
in debt.
more.
We're in debt.
We're in debt.
Yeah.
we're in debt. Okay,
I need
well,
more marble tiles.
right, for the castle.
For the castle.
Okay, well, I'll go slay dragons and you guys hold down the fort.
Okay.
Yes.
Hold
We'll
down
do.
the castle.
Yeah.
Yay.
Castle.
Okay, bye.
Bye, Riften.
Bye.
Pushes your chair. Nice.
Oh, sweet Riften.
Wow. We're going to miss him.
And then there were 4.
Yes. And now that he's gone.
We can talk a lot of crap.
Yes.
Yeah. Like, why is Riften so aggressive? I mean, I like it, but like, come on, balance
There's some
it out a
moments where I'm
little
like,
bit.
communicate with a person. My goodness.
Yeah.
He really leaves me here.
He really did.
He really did leave.
He really did leave.
Here I am.
All by yourself.
with the servants and Rodrigo and
My friends.
Grumpy man.
The grumpy man.
Ruth is not grumpy. Ruth is just misunderstood.
Yes.
And we'll find out why in episode 18. Ren, who are
Yes.
you reading for?
All right, so for this episode, I'm just the narrator.
I will playing Ruth.
I will be playing. I will be playing Maxie.
I'm just vibing during this episode.
We love
We
that.
love
for
We
that.
you.
love that journey
Thank
for
you.
you. So yeah, let's find out more.
Okay.
Okay. Under the oak tree.
I think there needs to be like a little like do.
Right, little song or
Yeah,
something.
thank you for yeah, okay.
I agree. Ooh, so
Just when I was finally getting some decent sleep. Why have you been so noisy these days?
When? When was I being noisy?
Well, you've been groaning incessantly in the library, my lady. Did you know that you were disrupting my sleep?
Wait, has he been watching me these past few days? How did I not notice? I thought I was alone.
Oh, this is the library. It's rude to raise your voice here.
But you're the one using it as a bedchamber.
Well, perhaps you were unaware, my lady. Asking for healing magic in the middle of the night?
Clatter, clatter, clatter.
Please, cast some healing. She's simply exhausted. Magic won't help. Then give us some herbs. Demanding herbs. I know I'm the only sorcerer in the castle, so I understand their despair. But to pester me day and night like that,
I'm sorry.
it's fine. And it is my duty, and I'm glad you're well again. In any case, may I ask what you were doing? Oh, is this the ledger?
Oh, don't!
But this is how?
Please give it back.
Just how much have you been spending?
Well, Riften told me not to worry about money.
But still, just ask for help if you need it.
That's how my private lessons with Ruth began.
What I meant was for you to ask someone like Rodrigo for help.
But you agreed to help me. If I ask Rodrigo, he'll definitely think I'm incompetent.
You truly are as brazen as your husband.
Of course not. Riften and I are different. He's responsible and loyal. And he's a great man.
His face.
All right, please focus.
Right.
All right, a mistake here and here
Okay.
and here.
Okay.
And here.
Right.
Another there.
Right, okay.
Again.
Yes. Could you look?
That's enough for today.
Thank you. I was able to cut on spending thanks to you, Ruth.
Just as insufferable as him. So insufferable. Pause.
Ruth?
I saw you have plans to landscape the garden as well.
Yes. I'm not sure if Riften will like it, though.
The servants will be flustered if you order them to uproot this tree.
But I heard it's dead. It doesn't even grow leaves. Wouldn't it be better to use it as firewood?
Anatolians believe that nymphs reside in trees, so they're wary about cutting trees, even dead ones. Plus, this is an oak tree.
What's special about oak trees?
I'm sure you know the legend of Sir Wigru.
It is a story every child has heard at least once. The story of a man who ended an ancient dark war with the holy sword gifted by the gods and led the founding of the Rome Empire.
Wow. Sir Wigru.
The legend tells he ascended to heaven on a white dragon after fulfilling his given duty.
This legend is a bit more special to Anatolians. They believe that he rode the heavenly dragon on the hill outside Anatole Castle. Anatolians grew up listening to this story. And I'm sure you know how famous the love story of Sir Wigru and the nymph of the oak tree is. I love this. Just look at the arc, it's so beautiful. The people believe that the nymph is still awaiting for Sir Wigru's return. So much that every spring festival, all the maidens go to the fields to sing songs of praise for the nymph's love.
Then, if I cut down the oak tree for firewood...
People would hate you. They wouldn't be obvious about it since you're the lady of the estate. The people here just love Sir Wigru too much.
What should I do? I can't just leave a dead tree here. It looks so ghastly.
I'll see if it can be revived.
Now we understand the title a little bit.
Yes, under the oak tree.
I always feel that Leonardo DiCaprio meme where it's like, there's the title.
Yes.
Yes.
When I first read that, I was like, I get it now.
I know. I'm like, oh my God, it's the oak tree. Oh my, and there's this like ancient story about the oak tree and the nymph that lives in there.
And I like how when it showed the ancient story, I'm like, they look like the main characters. I see.
I know, right?
I don't know.
Sir Wigru, the nymph. Am I the nymph? Is Riften Sir Wigru?
I mean, only time can tell.
We are waiting for him to come back.
That is true.
Coincidence that he left it? I'm just kidding. I think not. So this episode, we're really getting to see a lot more of Maxie. You know, really, like we talked about in the other episodes, like overcoming her stutter and her impediment. You know, do you all relate to that, like overcoming a challenge in your life or something that's been hard for you to overcome, and then you finally do, or you're working through it, and
This reminds me of like going to your first day of school or a new job where you're kind of reserved and you don't know anyone, and then you meet, people that you feel open to, and then they're showing you around, and you get to be a little closer to them. And I feel like in this episode we really got to explore the relationship between Ruth and Maxie. And I feel like there's like this trust now between them that is so sweet.
I love that so much. And like Ruth doesn't treat her like, I mean, obviously not poorly, but he also doesn't treat her like, oh, she's something to be super respected because she's like the princess or something.
Right.
It's just like, hey, you messed up on this, you can do better. Like,
Yes.
I'll help you fix this. And that's like a good friend.
Yeah.
And I like how he kind of also teases her the way he would tease Riften, and it has nothing to do with her stutter, and he hasn't questioned it. He just is talking to her, but also so comfortable enough with her that like he's outwardly talking about sometimes his annoyance at Riften, which like, no one else really does that around her, and I think would be too scared. And he's like, I don't care. I will tell you.
You were really vibing over there.
I was like,
Just enjoying
I think Ruth is so cute to me.
I think so too. I honestly, personally, I think I would be more drawn to Ruth.
Oh,
Yeah, that's how I feel. He's cute.
And he's smart, and he does magic, and he knows history,
And I kind of like the dark, grumpy guys.
Me too.
a lot is coming out of these.
Now that Riften is gone, we're just like, speaking our truth.
Hi, Riften. Yeah, I like the camaraderie that they're building, and like you said, he doesn't make fun of her her stutter. He's like, yeah, you messed up, and I'm gonna make fun of you because you did it wrong, and you might cost us lots of money.
Yeah.
But and I love how willing Maxie is, even though she's learning. She's not, she's embarrassed, but she's like, okay, what do I need to do to fix the problem, to remedy the problem?
I mean, she's definitely grown a lot even within these chapters. And she's gotten comfortable with Ruth to the point where she can talk back to him at some points.
Yeah.
Wow, I love that for you.
Yeah.
You haven't done this yet.
And she's never had any friends before. So this is like the first person that she's connected with on like a friend level. And Ruth is a little harsh, but real. It's real.
I also think it's like a subconscious. I don't know if he is aware he's doing it, but he is looking out for her because she was gonna cut that oak tree.
Yeah.
And like instead of making her feel bad of necessarily the decision, he explained why, because she's not from the culture that's there. And then he kind of gave the reality in I think in a funny way.
Yeah.
His delivery. I love that he, everyone in Anatole is really nice to her. I feel like in other stories we read, people of the service can be very rude when a woman comes in because they think she's going to change everything, and they kind of approach this person with disrespect, subvertently disrespect. And I just love how loving and sweet everyone is to Max, and it's really helping her, I feel more confident and comfortable that she can work through overcoming her stutter, which is so beautiful to see in this story.
And even if she doesn't overcome her stutter, I think in general, I think she's growing powerful in her own in
her own
herself.
skin.
Yeah.
It doesn't define who she is, which is
Exactly.
awesome. She's just gaining confidence and learning through these tasks that she's been given, and that I love that people trust her to give her these tasks.
Yeah. She's blooming.
She's blooming.
Right before our eyes.
She's blooming under the oak tree. There you go.
There you go.
All right, our job's done. We
Job's done. Goodbye, everyone.
Mic drop.
Mic drop.
Yeah, I don't know. I really love. I don't have a speech impediment, but I have a phobia of swimming. And so this year, actually, it's 2022. Last year, I took swimming lessons.
Wow,
And
congratulations.
Thank you. With a bunch of children, literally toddlers. But there is that I can relate to the self-talk of falling back into old habits. You can't do this. Why are you trying to? You're not good enough to. You should know how to do this by now. And so I really relate to just overcoming that inner self-talk. That's the negative self-talk, and what happens when you do overcome it and you prove to yourself that you can do such things, and that's where the confidence comes from. And I see it. It's kind of parallel for me, and I see it in Maxie as well.
Yeah, I because for me, I'm disabled. I have spina bifida, and a lot of times when I read different comics, if there is someone who is, even though they're not outwardly defined as disabled, when they have disability characteristics, you do see other characters always treating them a little bit differently, and it makes that person change. And I like how so far everyone just knows that she stutters and treats her fine, and that's how a lot of my friends treat me and stuff, and they'll help me and not necessarily bring it up so I feel insecure, but they'll just help. And so it's a nice breath of fresh air seeing that everyone is just stuttering is normal.
Yeah.
And it should be, because it is her normal to stutter. So I like reading that.
We find Maxie in all of us.
Yes. Well, how do you find Maxie in both of you? I'm intrigued.
I have a lot of that inner dialogue, you know? And being doubtful in situations and being doubtful of my capabilities, especially when you are amongst people that you don't know and they're just strangers. So, I really, really like her. She's really sweet and pure and genuine.
Yeah. I mean, I know that for me, there's this insecurity in a lot of things, or whether or not I belong in places or spaces in general, especially in the industry where, I know that representation is super important right now. And it's slowly starting to lean towards that area. And there's lots of moments where I have to question, do I belong here? Am I okay to take up this space? What about someone else is more qualified than me? But I have to realize that, no, someone chose me for a reason. I have to trust that they chose me for that reason. And I have to believe in myself that I will do the job well. And that's just something that I have to consistently work on. And I think everyone has that same problem, especially that imposter syndrome.
Absolutely.
Yeah, everyone's got that imposter syndrome, I don't belong here. And really, it's just no, it's not that. It's just that the systems are out there that are not allowing you to enter. So it's not you, it's something else.
Yeah.
And we all belong here.
Yeah.
You guys are all killing it. You guys are such professionals, and everyone is so good and kind and sweet and insightful. I'm really happy to be doing this reading with you guys.
You are so amazing.
You guys are all great.
I love this. I think it's fun too to say like what we feel is a fear to something new.
Yeah.
And that's where the imposter syndrome comes in. And then we just have to realize, like, I love what you said, like, we were chosen for a reason. There's a reason why Maxie is there, there was arranged marriage, but this is all helping her, and I feel like you're given different tasks in life to help us succeed even more beyond our wildest dreams and imaginations.
Exactly.
So yeah, we all got a little Maxie in us.
We do.
I wish I had a little Riften in me. I'm just kidding.
Oh my God.
And to the next chapter.
All right, so now that we all know we have a little Maxie in us, which I particularly love, let's move forward because this story is getting juicy. This is episode 23. We're going to go around and introduce which characters we're playing in this episode.
Ooh, all right. So I will be playing the narrator and Rodrigo and servant number 1.
Ashley again, and I am still Ruth.
Olivia, Maxie.
Andrea, and I'm playing Ludus.
All right, shall we dive into the oak tree?
To the oak tree.
To under the oak tree, actually.
Ah, yes.
Under
Yes.
the oak tree.
Under the oak tree.
Pretty sky.
I love this artwork.
A little glitter and butterfly and like happy servants. Giggle, giggle.
Do you know butterflies symbolize like transition?
Yeah, the
love that.
metamorphosis. We
Look
love
at us,
it.
look at us, symbolic. Okay.
Whoa, a giant dead tree.
And it landed on the tree, so
Wow.
metamorphosis.
Okay. Graze. Thump, thump. Turn.
Let us begin.
Slosh.
I love Ruth's look back, sorry. It's just so hot.
Pour. Ooh. Focus. Raise.
Great, merciful God of earth, we beseech you, stretch your healing hands and fill this humble servant with your power.
Hold on. Were magic spells always this ostentatious?
Human life and plant life are different. They sometimes appear dead, but they're just dormant. If we infuse the tree with mana,
I expected him to use some simple spell. Hierarchs have healed me countless times since I was young, and they never chanted such spells. Is it because it's not holy magic, or is this Ruth's unique spell?
Glance.
Wow. Oh.
if the servants know you've tried to revive the tree with magic and failed, then they'll understand you cutting down the tree for firewood. Now, the question is, how will they know?
That's why he's being so showy with the spell. This way, the servants will know we did the best we could to save the tree. Though I think he's enjoying himself as well.
Sting. Whoosh.
It looks so cool.
Wow! Wow! This is Ruth's magic. It's beautiful. I didn't know magic could be so warm.
Touch.
What was that? Did I absorb the light?
That's unexpected. It seems you have some mana affinity, my lady. The foundation of all magic is mana control. Having mana affinity means you possess the primary requirement to learn magic.
Requirement to learn magic?
Thump, thump.
Does that mean I could become a sorceress too?
Well, it's just the basic requisite. It's like how agile people are better suited for swordsmanship.
Wait.
That alone isn't enough to make someone a sorcerer.
Of course I'd like to be good at anything.
Clench.
But it is a rare talent. You're quite full of surprises, my lady.
What do you mean?
You're surprisingly short-tempered, prone to exaggeration,
Flush.
dislike losing, and now have mana affinity. I thought you were just a feeble, demure lady when we first met. You're becoming more interesting as I'm getting to know you more. That's a compliment, by the way.
That didn't sound like a compliment at all.
I've worked tirelessly for the past few days. It's the best any sleep-deprived man can give you.
How shameless. I've seen you asleep in the library so many times.
Prod.
Anyway, did we succeed in reviving the tree? He's being sassy, but he did work very hard.
I can't say for sure.
How can you not know?
I just infused the tree with Earth's mana. If that worked, then the tree will start growing leaves again. We'll have to wait for spring.
There's a butterfly on the branch.
Again, I love butterflies.
Wow.
Look at their friendship budding, just like the tree we hope to see.
It's beautiful.
And now a number from Riften.
Oh my god, and there's the castle. Oh yeah, there we go.
Yes, my lady. And if you could also order some leather straps, threads, and needles.
All right, but please ask the kitchen if they also need anything. And
My lady!
Here he comes. Rodrigo's quick.
We have an emergency!
whoa, who's outside?
Well, I didn't like this part.
There are
That man's
people
too small
outside.
to be Riften.
That's not Riften.
I don't know.
That's-
We aren't expecting unexpected guests.
Guests,
We
guests
didn't
are
expect
arriving,
any guests.
and Riften's not home, so
Rude.
she's kind of like the lady of the
castle.
manor, the castle.
Unwanted guests. Rude.
But it's interesting because I think they're kind of insinuating in the beginning that she could be a sorcerer.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah, that's
love that
cool.
part.
She has the beginning prerequisite to becoming
Exactly.
to learning magic. So
Yeah. Where are we going with this?
I love this
I
so
kind of wonder
much.
what Riften's gonna think. Like if he finds out like that she could do magic.
Wow.
I wonder if like he's gonna be supportive or scared because like magic can always go wrong.
I
Yeah.
don't think a man that big would be scared of her having magic.
Man with that
His
big of a
pecs will just like his big, handsome pecs and strong arms. Oh,
I was like, oh, my wife can do magic now. No biggie.
right.
Yeah, she'll do all the work.
She'll do all the work.
I'll just go stay at home and buy some tiles.
I hope Maxie and Ruth play tricks on Riften if like she starts learning magic.
Yeah.
I wonder.
Really funny.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's like gonna be jealous. You know, since he
Oh,
hasn't
he'll
been
be-
home.
Riften.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jealous of Maxie and
Ruth. Yeah.
Well, I hope not. Like, I feel like, well, I don't know, because we did say that Ruth.
There could be a love triangle.
There could be, and that's what we like.
Every
And
romance has one.
love
Very
Yeah.
true. We love a little drama in the castle.
yep.
I'm down for Team Ruth.
Oh, are we doing teams? What
Oh
are we-
no,
okay,
I'm definitely Team Ruth. I'm Team Ruth.
That means like goodbye.
Right.
Team Ruth.
Is it bad that I'm Team Ruth?
I think we're all Team. I'm Team Ruth, 100%.
Hey.
And I'm Maxie, so
I am Maxie. Hear me roar, Ruth.
Ruth. I mean, you'll get to learn magic from him, so I think that's good.
Yeah, you learn a little bit more
The
than
magic
magic,
of
too.
love. That's,
Ooh. But Ruth is kind of closed. I mean, he's kind of closed off. Not really.
I think he's warming up to her though.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think
I
her.
learned more about you.
I'm still Team Riften, so I don't want to hear any of this
The slander.
cheating and slander of my man who's out at war protecting us. Oh, swoon. 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 Okay, so now that we know that I'm the only one loyal to Riften, let's move along to episode 24. As always, before we get started, let's go around and say which characters we're playing.
I'm Ren, so I'm still playing the narrator. I also play Rodrigo. I also play the guard, and I also play Sir Operon.
Multicast here.
Multicast, yeah.
Ashley, and I'm still Ruth.
I am Olivia, and I'm playing Maxie.
I'm Andrea, and I've changed again. I am now playing Stranger/Rob.
Awesome.
I love it. Now, back to Under the Oak Tree.
Under the oak tree.
A man claiming to be a Livadonian noble is at our gates with his knights.
Whoosh.
Everyone in the continent knows that our knights are at the capital attending the victory celebrations. It's suspicious they're visiting us right when the Lord is away. If these men are real knights, they'll be difficult to deal with.
Clip, clap, clip, clap, clip, clap.
I just like the horse sound. Oh, I'm enjoying that. Even a low-ranking knight is worth 10 centuries after all. Matters get worse if this man is a real lord from Libidon. If we offend him by refusing him entry, he may start an armed conflict.
Clench.
I protect Anatole when Riften's away. I have to be brave. Ruth and Sir Oberon are with me. Everything will be fine.
Under the oak tree. Okay. We cannot open the gates unless you show us your identification.
I've told you already, I lost them. Your duty is to welcome your guests and treat them with respect.
You must show us. Step.
Are you the Lord of Anatole?
I'm a mere servant, my lady.
Step.
Scary. Scary.
Smirk.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm sure you've been informed. I am Rob Midahas, Lord of Kesa, Lividon. I come to befriend the knights after hearing about their victory over the dragon. I hope you'll welcome me in.
Don't be afraid. Gulp.
That was a good goal.
Thank you so much.
So good.
Speak as calmly as possible. I heard you have nothing to prove your identity. I cannot allow unidentified individuals to enter.
We lost them on the journey here. Your cleric can confirm my identity immediately once you let me in.
Anatole does not welcome unidentified guests. This is our Lord's command, and we cannot defy his orders. Come back when you have new identifications.
I can't understand a word you're saying. Let me speak to someone who can talk properly.
Flush.
You are speaking to the lady of Anatole. Mind your manners. Step.
Ruth.
I only spoke the truth. I can't understand her.
I can't back down.
Clutch.
I am the ruler of Anatole now. As I've said, come back when you have your identifications with you. I will not open the gates.
We passed through monster lairs to get here, and you want us, weary travelers, to turn back without any rest? Is the Lady of Anatole so uncharitable? I will return with hundreds of knights if you deny me entry now. I won't forget this insult.
Without identifications, I cannot.
Your cleric can confirm my identity. I've already said that.
Stop being so unreasonable. Don't blame us when you've lost your identification. Do you honestly expect us to recklessly allow 30 armed men within our land?
Is Anatole so weak they can't let 30 men enter? I guess without their lord, Anatole is a mere den of cowards.
How dare you! Ruth, open the gates right now! I'll cut off that arrogant bastard's head!
Sir Oberon!
I'd like to see you try.
Shroom! Whoosh!
There it is. Damn it!
Swish! Boom! Rumble, rumble! Stagger! Crash!
Oh, that's you. Sorry.
No, that's you.
That's you. To defend the gates! Stop them!
Swish!
Shield!
Zing! Raise! Crack! Crackle!
A blade, Aurora? He's a high-ranking knight. Sir Oberon!
Leave it to me! Leap! Thud!
My lady, take shelter.
Dash, dash, dash.
trips, stumble.
Oh no, I can't move.
Narrator. Oh, that's me. Ah, clang, 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 clang. Great. Ting. Swirl, twirl, twirl, sink. Swing, flap. That's, oh wait, the Rim Dragon Knights are here. Halt. The Lord has returned. Oh my God. He does not look happy, but it's also kind of hot.
Oh, don't try to be Team Riften now that he's back.
Ruth protected her.
That's true. Team up.
Yeah. When he stood in front, I was like,
I cried. Lord Riften is back to protect everyone because Ruth couldn't. I'm playing Ruth. I feel like I'm being double-sided here. Couldn't protect everybody. You know,
Guys, this is unfolding quickly.
I know.
it's scary.
Ruth is in love with, what's his face? Riften.
You think Ruth is in love with Riften?
I don't know. You tell me you're Ruth.
You're Ruth, but you're also Team Riften, so.
I think Ruth is just open.
Ruth
Open-minded.
protected me.
We love this. We love this for him.
Just whatever
Absolutely.
floats Riften or Ruth's way, Ruth shall have.
Yes, Ruth shall have.
Right? Ruth can have anything he wants.
I know.
Right?
I love Ruth.
Oh my God.
I know, I'm sorry. I don't know what I'm saying. Riften's gone, and I'm like, Ruth.
But oh my
Protect
God.
me.
Oh my
What a jam-packed episode.
I
I
know.
know. Great job with all of the sounds.
Thank you, thank you.
What are they
thank you.
called again?
Sound effects.
Sound effects,
yeah,
exactly.
like
the constant clip clock while they were still
Very
talking.
good.
This
I actually just let that linger because it was my favorite part.
I know, I love that sound.
The horse click, clap, click, clap.
So good.
I love it.
Army battles. I used to do that a lot as a kid.
Oh,
But yeah, this guy's so rude.
Yeah.
He's just like, let me in.
Shows up at someone's house and like, wait, I keep saying house, I'm sorry. Castle.
it's basically my house.
Yeah, your
It is
home.
your
It's your
home.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just like, let me in.
Man, so come in. Rude.
Making fun of my stutter.
Yeah. That was so
Ruth
messed
stepped
up.
in and was like, this
That's
is
what I'm
the-
saying. Ruth stepped in, and he was like, no, she's the lady of the house. You may not speak to her like that.
Exactly.
I did like that.
Dead. I'm dead.
Do you think like it would have been different if Maxie knew magic?
Ooh.
I think something will happen. Something is about to happen.
Yeah.
If she knew magic, it would be a whole different
Yeah.
outcome, I think.
You think she'd be too scared to use it, or you think she'd be like
No.
powerful?
She's powerful.
I think she's too powerful.
She's gonna step into her power. She's stepping into her power already. The way she confronted Mean Guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was so powerful.
She's,
even
I'm
though-
sorry, you can't come.
Yeah, I don't care. Show me your identification.
No vaccine card, no get in it.
Yeah, exactly. She's kind of like the bouncer of the castle right now.
I'm proud of her because she's still fairly new to this castle and to
Yeah.
take on the honor of like protecting everything. And
Yeah.
But also it shows even how new she was, Ruth and all the knights that were up there. As soon as the guy insulted her, they were all like,
Get him.
they're like, no.
Yeah.
It's not gonna fly here.
They're loyal. They love her, I think.
We love that.
Playing a bigger role
I know.
in these battles coming up here soon.
She is stepping into her own armor.
That's right.
Ooh. All it took was Riften to leave. Coincidence? I
And Ruth
think
to stay, and Ruth to stay.
And Ruth.
Okay, you know what? Again, the tag teaming against my man I'm feeling a little offended.
You're playing Ruth.
I know, but I like
We love
Riften.
You're such
I
a good
like
Ruth.
Riften.
That's just how great you are at playing Ruth.
Exactly.
It's you.
It's you.
Yeah, we're falling for you.
Oh, that more flattered then. Forget Ruth, forget Riften. It's just love on this table. We don't need the men.
We just want you, Ashley.
I love it.
We love it. We love it.
I mean, maybe she can have both men.
I mean, why not?
Yeah,
have
why
one?
not?
Why gonna come back and be like, what?
What did I
Now
say?
y'all loved me.
We're all gonna be like,
No.
You weren't there.
you didn't know what happened while you were gone,
That
okay?
was episode 1. We're past that.
We're in episode
Yeah.
24 now, and
We're on season 2 now.
we
Goodbye.
moved on, Riften. You're too manly. We need some magic.
Yeah.
Okay. I like both. Can I like both?
Muscles or magic? Ooh. Magic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I have magic muscles?
Magic muscles.
Can I have
Why
magic
not?
muscles?
Yeah.
I don't know. This. I love how like I don't know. This is such a fun. Like I love this.
It was such a good action-packed sequence, and now that he's here, I'm like, oh, let's see him kick butt.
Especially because Maxie saw a lot of action like on the way to the castle.
True.
And she was afraid, and now to see her like stand up to. They're not monsters, but I mean, they're monsters people.
Yeah.
To step into her power is so awesome to see.
Yeah.
While looking flawless, I might add.
Thank you so much. Thanks for doing my hair.
I love the compliment for the hair.
Last minute that I did.
She did it.
Somehow you've managed to sometime, but we got it done.
Always.
I was like on the back of the horse, like doing your hair. I was super proud.
She wants it to be braided.
Tomato! Well, we'll see. I guess now that he's home, he looks not happy.
He's not
Very
happy.
angry.
When he gets
man
those
is
like ice,
back.
oh, now he's your man. No, I'm just kidding. When he gets those ice blue eyes, I'm always like, ooh. I can't tell if he's just horny or if he's angry. Both kind of look the same.
It could be both.
Could be both. You're right. He's been gone.
He's been gone.
All right, I think we've held down the fort long enough. Should we go ahead and bring Riften back?
No!
If we must, I guess.
If we must.
All right, Sam, come on in.
Yay.
A lovely welcome.
You guys.
We missed you so much.
We did.
Seems
We
like you
missed
didn't.
you so much.
Things have happened.
Things
We can't
have
say what
happened.
things, but things have happened.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
No, nothing happened. Since you left, we just sat here.
Okay. Okay.
I'm sorry,
I
I'm
also
bringing...
have the episodes. I can just catch up and.
Oh.
Like we're like, oh.
I'm sorry for roasting you. You're my boyfriend.
There is no other.
We've been
There's no
caught.
other.
No.
There's no other.
Okay. All right.
Well, you've a lot of time to make up in episode 33 and 34, which is what we're about to read right now. So let's go around and introduce who we're reading. And yeah.
All right. In episode 33, I am Ren. I am still the narrator.
I'm Sam and I'm Riften.
I'm Ashley and I'm vibing.
I'm Olivia, and I'm Maxie.
I'm Andrea, and I'm gonna be like all of you, reading along.
Wait, it's just us?
Yes, you have to rekindle your
Your
love.
alone time.
I just have to. I have to tell you something.
What?
Since you've been gone, I was gonna sing Kelly Clarkson, but I'm not going to. But since you've been gone,
Yes.
Ruth and I have gotten pretty close.
Wait, who played Ruth? Oh, okay.
This is really nice that I have in the back.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
All right.
wanna let you
So
know.
there's something I need to know then.
Well, I guess we'll have to read.
I know where we can find out what happened
Yeah.
under the oak tree.
Yep.
I mean, that kind of explains a lot about why Maxie was so uncomfortable in the earlier episodes.
Well, it's probably because you were so aggressive
I mean,
with your masculinity.
that is me in real life, yes, but. Okay, we should
Terrified
just
of
read
you.
I'm just here to bring the magic. Let's go into it.
this.
Under the oak tree. Ooh. Oh, that's beautiful.
I didn't think you'd be so terrible at horseback riding.
Come in hot, Riften.
I told you I didn't ride much.
Relax. Horses get nervous when they sense their riders are tense. Relax your upper body and squeeze your thighs to the rhythm of the horse's movement. Just like when you're on my lap.
Oh, daddy.
Okay, all right.
Oh, daddy.
Okay. All right.
Said that to you.
Just like when you're on my lap.
Wait.
I'm in character.
Sorry.
Okay.
Let's keep going.
All right.
And if you guys want to, no, okay, let's go.
Riften,
Flutter.
you shouldn't say such things out loud.
Why? It's just us here.
Still, it is improper.
Honestly, why are you so embarrassed about this? In bed, you're always so...
Stand.
Riften.
Letting everyone know.
Wobble.
grab. Okay, fine. I get it. So calm down.
Oh.
Oh, you give her a little kiss. There it is. You give her a little kiss.
Grab.
Looks like we'll have to teach you everything again, starting with how to sit on a horse. Ha ha! I'm laughing at you?
No.
Okay.
I'd be able to ride, but better if you would just let me be.
Is that so? Let's see that then.
Oh.
Gallop.
Clip it, clap, clip it, clap.
Yeah,
Bless,
there we
go. There it
bless, bless.
He teases, but he's riding at a pace I can follow.
Slow.
You don't ride much, but you like animals, right?
How did you know?
I saw you in the garden during one of my visits to the Croiso castle. You were petting a cat on your lap. He was purring in delight.
Oh, look at the kitty.
So cute.
So cute.
I remember it well because everything was so soft and serene.
Oh, it was probably one of the kitchen cats for the mice. He was often starved because he wasn't a good hunter. I'd feed him secretly when that happened.
So he was trying to repay you the favor by being adorable.
Grab. Snap.
What else do you like?
Pardon?
Twist.
I've said it before, but you're veiled in mystery, and you don't talk much about yourself. Why are you so reluctant to show me who you are?
Does he really not know? I'm not particularly reluctant. I just wasn't asking about things.
Halt.
Fair enough.
Let's just say it one more time. I just wasn't asked about things.
Fair enough. Tell me about your likes, dislikes, and your thoughts.
Oh, why don't you go first? You don't talk much about yourself either.
I'm certain I've said more about myself than you have, though. Well, fine. Allow me to show you some chivalry. I like horses, wine, and greasy foods. Truth be told, I like anything that's filling and pleasing to the tongue.
Ew.
What else? Gold, jewels, fame, powerful weapons, the usual masculine things, I suppose.
What do you hate?
Liars.
Whoa.
And incompetence.
Chill.
I've seen too many pompous scums who flaunt their unmerited stations, and even more vermins who've deceived others to take advantage of them. I'm sick of those people. Your turn.
I like what most people like too.
You know that's not a fair answer.
As I mentioned, I like animals. Dogs, cats, horses, and chicks and rabbits too.
What else?
I like reading. I spent most of my time at Croiso Castle and the library.
Rodrigo did mention you spend most of your time in the library here.
That's true. That there are so many rare books, though Ruth uses them as his blanket.
Shall I drive the rascal out?
I never hear the end of it if you do.
You two seem to get along pretty well now.
He helped me greatly with refurbishments. He's fussy and nags, but he's a good person.
You're right. He's a talkative nitpicker, but he is an upright fellow. What do you hate then? You'll need to answer that for a fair exchange.
Pause.
The thing I hate the most,
Clench.
myself.
What?
I hate myself. The final episode
What?
of season 1 will be updated on August 10th, 2021.
Cliffhanger?
Cliffhanger, y'all.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Oh, the minute they started getting intimate
I know.
in a non-sexual way.
Something going on with Ruth.
Well, at least she's coming out of her shell. She's
Yeah.
a little bit. We're learning more about her.
Yes. I think Riften is just such a bold,
No
blunt
filter.
guy.
Yeah.
No filter. Just straight up. What do you like? What do you not like?
Yeah.
And tell me more about yourself.
Yeah.
I like it.
I like
It's
at,
giving first date, but they're married, but I'm into it.
Yeah.
They've been married.
I like at the end how almost all of our interactions with Riften is he's been in control. Mm-hmm. And then at the very end, he genuinely surprised and didn't expect Maxie to have that answer. And we've never seen that side of him.
Right.
He was
The
caught off
dynamic
guard.
changed a little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe he just doesn't understand how to hate himself. Because he's so, cool and cold and,
But also, he puts Maxie on this pedestal, so he sees her in a different way than she sees herself.
True, yeah.
It's like her saying that, he's really taken aback by
Yeah.
it. It's really sad.
It is sad because it's not fair to him, obviously, because he's in a relationship with an idea. And
Right.
He's
is not fair to her because now she has to fill up these expectations of what she should be for him. And it's like, that's not a relationship.
Right. The problem is if they stop self-talking to themselves and talk to each other, which they're doing now, we'll see some progress. So I guess let's see this progress in the next episode. But before we do, as always, can we just go around the table and say who we're playing this episode?
Yes, I'm Ren. I am continuing to be the narrator.
I'm Sam. I'm still Riften.
Ashley, and I'm still vibing.
I'm Olivia, I'm vibing, and I'm Maxie.
Ooh.
I'm Andrea, and I'm still reading along with you.
I am not vibing.
Poor Riften.
Poor Riften.
All right, let's see where this conversation goes.
All right, we're back to under the oak tree where the horses are chasing each other and...
I love the horse.
Love it.
Whoa! Let's take a break here. Breathe. I can practically feel your heart pounding.
Reach.
It's as if there's a tiny drum beating in me.
Lift.
His grin.
That's an adorable metaphor.
Rustle.
Uh-oh.
Through her eyes. It's lovely here.
It's much nicer in the spring, with wildflowers covering these green fields.
Spring in Anatole.
Come closer. It might be too chilly for you.
Lean.
Now, where's that shy side of yours from earlier?
Rummage, rummage.
I brought some wine.
Ew.
Slush.
I'd like some too.
Raise.
Gulp.
Sorry.
I like it. It's a good choice.
Why do you hate yourself?
Oh,
He really just said.
right.
Just said.
Has one sip.
Has one sips, starts going crazy.
Rating Maxie.
I was hoping he wouldn't ask. Haven't you ever hated yourself?
I have. Countless times. But it was never to the point where it's my first answer when someone asks me what I hate.
Oof.
Well, that's because there's nothing to hate about you.
You think so?
I'm sure you know that better than anyone.
I can't say that I do. So enlighten me.
You're so strong. You're the most powerful knight in the world. Tall, clever.
Clever, huh? That's a first. I've been told I was a lumbering oaf pretty often.
You wouldn't be so revered if that. You wouldn't be so revered if that weren't true.
Perhaps. What else?
You're honorable, have great leadership, and peak.
Oh, he's so hot.
And you're handsome.
You think I'm handsome?
Oh, of course. I know you know that.
How was I supposed to know that?
I have eyes too, Riften, and they can see what everyone else sees.
Clutch.
You'd shudder every time you'd see me at Croiso Castle as if I were an ogre. It's not an expression one would make to convey admiration. Even a wrinkly goblin's face wouldn't have elicited such a look of horror.
I never seen a goblin before.
That's not my point. You looked as if you'd faint if I were to so much as take a step toward you.
That's because I was scared of you. You're so much bigger and you seemed callous. You always had this angry look on your face.
Do I still scare you?
Shake. Reach.
He didn't want her answer.
Oh, Riften, I not out here.
Shove.
It's fine. It's just us here.
Tighten.
Even if someone were to approach us, I'd be able to tell right away. Trust me, I will never hurt you.
Grace.
They're talking again.
Berry.
It's time to talk.
You smell like winter.
Beautiful tree.
It's all right, Maxie. I won't hurt you. Ever again.
He too smelled like the brisk scared winter wind. That same smell engulfed me completely, and I wondered, when did he ever hurt me? Why was I ever so afraid of him? Nothing came to mind.
Oh boy.
Well, there's lots to unpack here. Any initial thoughts, feelings?
I think he really loves her, but I mean, he just always goes for it.
I think
doesn't-
I think it's like what Ren said. He's in love with the idea of her. I don't know.
I think he loves her. Remember when he was like admiring her and the cat? Like I feel like he.
I don't think he opens up to a lot of people.
No.
He's very like masculine, alpha male guy.
But I think he is trying to get to know her. 'Cause he's like not letting her half-ass like her answers and stuff. And so, I don't know. I like that.
I want to know what's happening with Ruth.
Oh my God.
Can someone explain to me what happened?
You had to be there. You
Okay, cool.
I'm like, what's happening? I'm like,
just
yeah,
not gonna know?
with Ruth.
Did you guys fall in love?
I'm still Team Riften. I'm just saying other people may have been. Okay, are you still not Team Riften? Half Team Riften? Things are getting so cute. Are you kidding me? She didn't open up to Ruth like this.
I know things are getting really cute, but
Did you see the way Ruth like stood in front of her in that one scene?
I don't know. This is what they want us to feel. This is what they want me to feel.
For Ruth and not
Torn.
Wait, is that the end of season 1?
Yes.
That's how it ends?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Under a tree. Not
Under
the
the
tree.
Not
the
the
oak
tree, but
Yeah.
under a tree.
But the oak tree was introduced to her by Ruth.
Oh my
Yeah, so that is the real under the oak tree. I
Okay,
rest my
but-
case. I rest my case.
Okay, but can you even love someone if you don't love yourself?
Yeah.
You think you can?
think
You don't love yourself, you can love somebody else.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like you're never going to be able to enjoy what they see in you if you can't see it in yourself.
I think
Right.
because love is like complex because you can be dealing with love for platonic and romantic. You can be dealing and learning about yourself, but like I still love my nieces and nephews. I love my parents and things. They're not. I think to a degree they're exclusive and stuff. So you can
What about
still give
receiving
love.
the love?
Well, that's on that's with love language, but you can still give it.
Yeah, because I
Some
feel
peop-
like she's not able to receive the love from Riften because she doesn't necessarily see it in herself. But she still can love.
Yeah, because you can know your like love language of how you give to other people, but not know what you actually accept as love. Because I can tell she's still slightly still questioning if he truly loves her.
Or if
And I
maybe she's
think-
like worthy of love,
Yeah.
which is a whole different thing in itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think Riften doesn't know how she accepts love, so he's just thinking what he knows
Right.
how to give.
Right.
They're really they're getting to know each other and themselves through this entire story, I think. It's
And
really
a journey.
beautiful.
It's a
Yeah, and like you
journey.
said, love is complex, and it's nice to not be like, they were arranged marriage and now they've fallen in love and
Right.
now everything's perfect. And it's
Yeah.
like, no, like we all have our own inner battles and inner demons that when we come together with someone else, we're dealing with theirs as well as our own. And
And I think it's a good sign because I agree with Ren that he loves the idea of her, but I think it shows that he's not leaving it at that because
Right.
if he already loved her to that degree, he wouldn't be asking all these like
Right.
questions. But I think he might not be aware that there's more that he wants.
Yeah.
And she told him like her deepest secret, which is that
Yeah.
she hates herself.
Right.
Wow.
He still like wants to be with her.
yeah.
And that means she trusts him enough to hold that deep, dark secret with her. Yeah.
Things are getting deep, y'all.
It's getting deep.
Under the
Can't
oak
believe-
tree.
This is the last episode of season one.
Ooh, what a cliffhanger.
What? I need to know more.
About Riften and Ruth.
Both. Both.
We'll find out.
So since this is the last episode of the season, like let's kind of like recap everything, and we've come so far with Maxie and Riften.
Definitely. Maxie especially. I think she's just grown a lot as a person.
Yeah.
And learned a lot and is open to the opportunities of learning more about herself, about, ruling a castle, the politics of it all. She's grown a lot.
Gaining a little more confidence. maybe,
Yeah.
too.
I'm really happy that she is in Riften's land where she can be herself. And in one of the episodes, she, gets introduced to everybody.
Yeah.
And she's like, wow, I've never felt this much warmth before. Even the castle is kind of cold and stark, but there's so much love and kindness. So I think that was really, really sweet. And she's becoming friends with so many people, like Rodrigo and the servants and Ruth.
Oh God, I love it. I just love how this punishment, if you will, because this arranged marriage ended up becoming her salvation because she's being married to Riften. She's able to go to Anatole and find out who she is and fall in love and discover herself and challenge herself. And it's so interesting to see where she started to where she is. I mean, she's still a little meek, but at least she's gaining the confidence and she can talk about what she wants and feeling comfortable with somebody else and getting friends and taking control. So she's doing a complete 360. And I think is gearing up because she's gonna have some magic and something's gonna be happening in season 2.
So excited.
Yeah, I think she has magic.
I think so too.
Yeah. And I think they're probably going to talk more about, I hope, more of oak tree stuff. Because the oak
mythology
tree
of
is
it all.
magical. So,
Yeah. We don't know if it comes back to life yet,
I don't know yet.
right?
Did I miss this whole oak tree?
You did. You were out slaying dragons, and we were out here reviving the oak tree.
magic.
Right. Cool.
Getting friendly with the magician.
And Ruth, apparently.
Ruth is the magician.
Cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay.
you had to be there.
You have to be there.
This is a really nice, look so cute. They're so cute. Whoa, what about Ruth?
Okay.
Yeah, so we believe the oak tree, what is it? The nymph and
The
Sir Wigram or something like that.
yeah.
Wigram are symbolic of Riften and Maxie. And it's this whole history behind the tree, what the tree symbolizes for the people. So Ruth tried to restore it because everyone loves the tree and what it's symbolic of. And we don't know if it comes back to life. It's kind of like the rugged tree they had in the garden. So we'll see, I guess, in spring if flowers bloom. And if they do, magic. And we discovered that Maxie might have a little bit of magic in her too.
Yes.
Cool.
She has potential.
So most love stories end with a marriage, but this one begins with a marriage. So I'm so excited to see what happens in season 2. I don't know, I'm still Team Riften. I know there's some division amongst this table, but I am still fighting for this marriage, and there's so much left to unpack. So finally, we get to read episode 1 of season 2, so be sure to stay tuned with us. I don't know why I grabbed my iPad. It was a choice. I'm excited. Okay, I am so excited. Love is happening.
Yes.
Most
a journey.
it is, and most love stories end with a marriage, but theirs started with one, and lots of sex. But I'm interested to know what happens in season 2. I know you're interested to know what happens in season 2. So before we get into it, let's go around the table, say who we're playing, and then let's read this episode.
Woo! All right. My name is Ren. I am the narrator and maid number 2.
I'm Sam, and I'm Riften.
Hey, I'm Ashley. I say hey. I'm Ashley, and I'm reading for Ruth and maid number 1.
I'm Olivia, and I'm reading Maxie.
I'm Andrea. I'm playing Ludus and maid number 3/Anne.
I'm so pumped.
I'm so excited.
Shall
I
we?
need to know what's
Shall
going
we?
on.
Let's see what's happening.
Okay.
Okay.
Under the oak tree, season 2. Dun, 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 dun. Step, 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 step. Whisper.
Don't you think Our Lady is so much nicer than we expected?
Yeah, I was terrified when I heard the Duke's daughter was coming to live here.
Whew, because you've heard the rumors, right? About nobles whipping their servants bloody over a stain on their clothes. I was worried Our Ladyship might be like them.
I love how lovely the castle is now. I can't believe how one person was able to change so many things.
I know, right? At first I was worried how we'd clean everything, but now?
Oh, and I heard that it was her ladyship who asked the sorcerer to revive the tree.
I doubt she's actually ever cared about Anatole. She wouldn't have bothered to even come here if the Lord hadn't slain the dragon.
Anne, what are you saying? Watch what you're saying.
What? It's not like I'm wrong. She married our Lord 3 years ago. Where was she during all that time? Use your head. Why would any highborn noble choose to live in a rustic land like Anatole?
Goodness, Anne. You say that, but you don't mind using the best fabric Our Lady has given us to make your clothes.
So what? Do you expect me to wear my old shabby ones for the rest of my life?
Not at all. I'm just saying, it must be nice to have these warm winter clothes, all thanks to her ladyship.
Girls, if you have time to bicker, get sewing, please. Step. Rustle, rustle.
When her ladyship arrived a few months ago, there were those who were relieved to finally welcome the mistress of Anatole. But there were just as many who distrusted her. Rumors of her prestigious lineage, suspicion raised by her absence while the Lord was away, the inevitable hostility towards a stranger. Only a few attempted to win her good graces from the start, but it was only natural for most servants to feel uncomfortable with the new lady. However, Lord Riften, my lady, I have bought you breakfast.
Flustered.
Oh, come in.
Creak. Oh my God.
Well, we know what they were doing.
Casual. I will leave it here. Please enjoy the meal while it's warm.
Oh, okay.
As the servants observed the castle's gradual transformation under her management and saw how she cared for what is dear to Anatolians,
Yum.
they slowly began warming up to her. If you'll excuse me.
Oh, Ludus,
Hesitate.
thank you. So cute.
So cute.
To be honest, it is fair to state that the Lord's deep affection for her ladyship greatly influenced this change. Lord Riften treats her ladyship as if she's a delicate jewel, prone to break at the slightest pressure.
Say, Maxie.
I can feed myself.
Everyone in the castle knows how the Lord singularly carries out the duties of at least 3 men, while his gaze constantly seeks her ladyship. Though her ladyship doesn't seem accustomed to such attention, she doesn't appear to dislike it either.
Thud.
I pray, may her days here be filled with peace.
You're surprisingly skilled at this.
And you're quite the quick learner as well.
Oh. It's only natural to improve as you repeat the same thing again and again.
We're just reaching the final stages.
I had no idea that magic required so much paperwork. I imagine it'd be more grand.
Magic is one of the highest forms of academia. It requires meticulous research and calculations. One only gets to see such spectacles during battle.
Then, were you a sorcerer of the Mage Tower?
Of course. There was a time when I was one of them.
Oh my. Then, did you meet Riften after you left the tower?
That's correct. I met him soon after I became a mercenary. He was already quite famous by then.
How so?
Isn't it obvious? He was dashingly handsome, well built for a 16-year-old, and had nerves of steel. Everyone universally agreed that Sir Riften was a complete lunatic.
Flinch.
A lunatic?
That fellow knew no fear. He'd charge at ogres with mere dagger in hand. Throw himself into the mouth of a drake without batting an eye to cut open his skull. It's a miracle my heart's still beating.
Throw.
Does he still do such things?
He still doesn't consider his own safety before charging, but he doesn't gamble his life as much anymore. Or rather, he doesn't have to, because he's now powerful enough to slay monsters without doing so. I believe the last time I've seen him risk his life was during the dragon campaign. But the conclusion is, Sir Riften used that ability as he swung his sword to absorb dragon's breath, the most powerful magic in the natural world, which allowed him to use a blade aura powerful enough to behead the creature. It was the risk of all the risk to take. The slightest error, and he would have been reduced to ashes.
Chills.
And he is now recognized as the most valiant knight in the continent thanks to the daring effort, but
I didn't know. I had no idea that the very feat everyone praises him for had been such a foolhardy. He truly could have died. I never would have gotten to know him, left with only the memory of one wretched wedding night, and confined in that dark room in Corso Castle.
Dread.
Possibly forever.
Triple.
Everything will be all right. The dragon is dead, and Ruth said Riften doesn't endanger himself anymore. But he will soon need to answer King Reuben's call and lead another campaign, because that is his duty as a knight. What if he doesn't return this time? What will happen to the land, the Anatolians, and what will happen to me? Oh, this peace and happiness within my grasp. I only now realize how frail they are.
I'm going on a raid in 2 days.
Pardon?
wait, what?
That's it? Oh, he's going on a raid!
No!
He just got back.
But he's powerful.
But he just got back.
I miss him already.
He misses you already.
She misses
He
you
has
already.
to. He's a knight.
Oh,
That's what knights
see,
do.
this is they tell you never date a knight.
They do say that.
Never marry a
They
knight.
do say that.
They'll never come home.
This
won't.
is why I'm Team Ruth.
Oh, the truth is coming out.
Ruth's a little shady.
Ruth is not shady. He's a magician.
How dare you?
But
It's magic, not shade.
He marches to the beat of his own drum. He said, I'm not following all of y'all in this tower.
Yeah, he's
yeah,
doing his own thing.
but he's revealing all that about Riften when I bet if Riften knew that he was doing that,
Ooh, wow.
I mean, he'd probably.
He did this on purpose. He said,
Yeah, he's a little bit of a manipulator.
Yeah, but this might be public knowledge because we can't tell either way because she has been locked up this whole time. So everyone else
Yeah, but
probably
he's
knew this.
swaying her opinion.
No, he's
Having-
actually.
'cause he
He's
even
given her
caught himself.
information. She asked. She asked.
But he caught himself and he said, I shouldn't be telling you this.
True.
And she says, well, I asked, but I don't know. I just
Well, he didn't want to lie to her, so he gave her the
Yeah, but
information.
he has other motives maybe.
What do you? I don't think so. I think he thinks of himself as just like a servant, a magician, and he's like very open with her because she asked.
But it's swaying her opinion of Riften.
Yeah, but
It's making
anything
her-
sways her opinion.
I know, but it's making her like probably think how Riften is so powerful.
I thought he was complimenting
I think he was
Riften the whole
complimenting
time.
Riften.
It was a little. Oh,
I mean,
we're all like yelling at him.
I think it's open to interpretation, maybe. I don't know.
I mean, who knows? Who knows?
Because also, didn't you guys say something happened between them?
Nothing
in the last
happened.
episode?
Yeah, but I don't know if it fully swayed her opinion because there is a point when she does realize the like magnitude of how he's risking her life. She lists of what's going to happen to the land, the people of Anatole, and then herself. So she's still already thinking about others before herself.
Okay. I was just.
Listen, I won't let
I'm
you.
just asking questions.
I won't let you talk anything about Ruth.
Okay.
He's a good, tired man.
Okay.
I can agree that it could be. There could be some hidden intentions there.
There could be. That's only
Yeah,
agenda.
I mean, and we're not reading all the rest of the season 2, so.
I really want to know what's gonna happen. I'm like, there's so many predictions in my head. Like,
Well, then share. Why don't we go around and kind of share what we think is going to happen in season 2?
Oh my God, a love triangle.
okay,
That's where I'm.
I'm thinking
that's
a
where I'm
love
going.
triangle, especially if he continues to like teach her magic. Like, who knows? More connections could happen.
I think he's gonna teach her some magic, and I think we still don't know that much about Riften. I think
That's true.
So hear me out. What if Riften and Maxie battle?
Against each other or together?
Yeah. What if they battle each other?
I think he would fight her.
Okay, maybe not. Sorry.
No,
never
you
know.
never
Something
know.
could happen.
he absorbed that magic. It could overpower him, and he could become evil and angry.
Yes,
and
yes.
He has a very dark side that we see
we don't know,
throughout
yeah.
these episodes.
Also, because Ruth is friends with Riften, like someone that is a sorcerer from that where he left could get revenge and do something to bring a rift between them.
A rift between Riften.
I love when you
I really was trying to find another word. I was like,
I love it.
I
love it.
Or what if Maxie becomes like basically the lord of Anatole?
Ooh.
I think she's about to get some powerful magic.
Yeah, I think she's gonna tap into her magic.
Yeah.
I don't think she loves Ruth, but I could see Ruth falling in love with her.
I can see that.
I think she only has eyes for Riften, honestly. Like, he was the first person that gave her attention, and I think through learning her magic and her confidence is gonna make her more attracted to Riften and not to Ruth. But Ruth might be falling in love with Maxie as he's teaching her all these new things. And like, he even said in the beginning of this episode, like, you pick up so quickly.
Yeah.
You know, he's already complimenting her, so I'm gonna agree with Sam
what I'm
that
saying.
there's a hidden agenda there.
I do have, this is a little bit off of it, but I feel like Maxie's dad will come back.
Oh, yeah,
of
for sure.
sorts.
Oh,
Because,
yes.
like, he's going to be talking, I feel like at some point Riften's going to be talking to Maxie to really get into like why she flinches so much. And I want her to be able to say it, of admitting the abuse that he did. And then what if going on her being powerful and like with the armor, what if she slays the dragon and that's her dad?
Ooh, the dad is the dragon.
Because listen, maybe I'm reading too much into it, but the art in the beginning of what her dad looks like versus when we saw the art of Riften fighting the dragon, same colors.
What if Riften fights her dad?
I think she has to.
You think?
I think he would want to, and then for his growth, since he's always the one that's the hero, he steps aside and is like, you have to do this.
Yes.
What
Poetic
season?
justice.
Season 3? Season?
Who knows?
Maybe the end of season 2.
I also
Maybe
think,
in
hold on,
season
I'm gonna take it back. I think Riften might be getting married to, isn't he sworn, the King Reuben? Isn't he sworn to like marry?
No, there was the offer.
It was offered, but he didn't.
He refused
He didn't.
it.
Did he refuse it, or did he
Yeah.
just say he refused it?
I think he refused it, and then because he was married to Maxie already, because
Right.
the nurse was like, well, maybe he's coming back to divorce
Right.
you.
And he said that he thought that she was.
Yes.
So he might get pressured by the king.
That's
though.
what I was thinking. He might get pressured, even though he doesn't like. I forgot what her name is, but he was saying how she's like pretentious and rude, and he doesn't like women like that. But you never know. He might be.
But
maybe
that might make the dad come back because him married to Maxie is his investment.
Yeah. And there's her sister. Her sister hasn't shown up.
Yeah, and her
either.
sister
There's
hasn't shown
so
up.
much we're gonna learn about in season 2.
No. I just want Maxie to step into her power and her magic and not have to rely on anybody and just be her independent self and like slay some dragons and,
That'd be so cool.
fight her dad.
Fight her dad.
Definitely giving off. Probably gonna be one of the most powerful sorcerers.
She's going to be the
Yeah.
most powerful sorcerer.
She's starting like it's gonna grow as her confidence grows. Her power and magic will grow. And I think that'd be.
What
so
if she
sick.
becomes a sorceress and then that like group tries to put her in the
mage in the
tower,
tower.
and then Riften has to be like, no, you can't. I'm
She's
tired
married.
of people taking her.
Right.
Wow.
Oh, so many.
Gets
So
kidnapped
many.
or something as like also revenge for Ruth, because what if they're like
Ruth
spying on
left.
Ruth and think there is something going on between them? So they're like, haha, I'm gonna take your girl from the tower.
And then Riften's gonna have to battle some mages.
Or what if
Or
Riften
both
has
of
to?
them.
What if Riften has to battle Ruth?
Oh my god.
We can't handle that.
Kind of hot though. I'm not gonna lie.
And then they make out.
Oh, hey! And then
power
Riften takes
of
his shirt
love.
off, and here we are with nipples again. Here we are. So then let's do 3 adjectives of what we think about Under the Oak Tree. Oh. Take a second. I want this rush.
okay.
Take a second, because I need a second.
Okay. 3 words. Okay, I think I got mine.
Oh, go ahead, man.
Oh, okay. Magical. Growth. Self-acceptance.
I love that.
Yeah.
Anyone else?
Exciting. It seems like it's boiling. There's more coming. sexual, sexy. It's great. I mean,
It's pretty
It's got
sexy.
some sexy elements to it.
For sure.
And just sex.
Yeah.
I think sexy as well. I think explorative. And I think vulnerable.
I think mine is secretive, loving, and controlling.
I think mine would be beautiful because of the art, and mysterious, and then I don't know how to conjugate it, but like Twitter-pated. If you know that word?
Yeah.
It's like a nervous excitement. It's from
Bambi.
Bambi. Of that nervous excitement that you don't know what's gonna happen next. Kind of the flutter when you like, whenever we saw like him holding her like her chin and you get that little flutter in your heart. That's what Twitter-pated is.
I
think
like
that's a good one.
Twitter-pated.
Yeah.
I like that one.
That's cute. I like that one a lot.
I'm so excited.
I know. This is just episode 1 of season 2. There's so much more to unravel, to find out. I don't know anything that's gonna happen next, but I just wanted to thank you for watching along the night in Manta, under the oak tree. I hope you enjoyed it. We very much enjoyed it.
Oh, very much.
I did.
Yes.
And whether you're Team Ruth or Team Riften, we still love you. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
Bye.